Number 5 asks to determine the enthalpy of formation for calcium hydroxide by using Hess's law on the following data. So we got calcium plus oxygen plus hydrogen yields calcium hydroxide, and we're going to look for our delta H. So if you remember the trick to these, we basically have to use these three equations here to come up with this equation. So what I like to do is try to find one substance that's only a reactant or a product in one of them. So if we look at this one here, we got calcium hydroxide. In this reaction down here, it's a reactant, but up here, it's a product, which means this equation at the bottom here has to be flipped. And whenever we flip that, we change the sign of our delta H. So we're going to, draw a reverse arrow there. All right, so now we've got calcium and calcium. We've got calcium here and calcium here. Nowhere else do we have just plain old calcium. We have hydrogen here and we've got hydrogen here. They're both reactants, so we don't have to do anything in terms of changing our signs of our delta H's. If we look here, these two half oxygens are going to add up to that one whole oxygen. When we flip this bottom equation, the calcium oxide and calcium oxide as well as the water and the water, they're going to end up canceling each other out. So we're going to net out this reaction up here, this given reaction. Had we had coefficients up here in this, or down here, we would have to adjust accordingly by multiplying or dividing the equations and the corresponding delta H values. But since we have the correct numbers of moles for everything up here, we don't have to do that. So now all I have to do is add up all of these delta H's. And when we do that, our delta H, our new delta H, is going to be negative 986.6 kilojoules. So that's just, you have to remember, if we flip the direction of our reaction, that just means we change the sign of our delta H. If we end up multiplying a reaction by 2 or dividing by 2, we would have to do the same thing to our corresponding delta H's. But in this problem, we did not have to do that. So that's how we do those.